Good morning, folks. It's September. I'm on Truman Lake. I'm on the Osage arm. I'm gonna do a little crappie fishing today, and I'm gonna do something today that I've not done before as far as my videos go. I've had some people ask me to do like a live video, uncut, unedited, show what's going on, and so I'm gonna attempt something like that today. It's not live, it's filmed obviously, but it's going to be uncut. I'm going to turn the cameras on. I got them on. I'm not going to turn them off unless one of them just shuts off on me, but the others will be running, and you're going to see it all from start to finish. I'm going to try to fish for about 2 hours. That's a pretty long video. But this is my first attempt. We'll see how it goes. May not do any more of them, may do some more, may do some longer ones, but it won't be unedited in the sense that I'm running 5 different cameras right now. And so I will edit it in the sense that I'll switch views from camera to camera in the editing process. But I'm not going to cut any of the video. You're going to see it from start to finish. The good, the bad, and the ugly. If we don't catch any fish, we don't catch any fish. But I'll show you what I'm looking at on the live scope. I brought some minnows. I've caught some fish up in this area in the last couple of weeks. I haven't been here in a while, so we're just going to put the rods in the water and the baits in the water and go see what we can find. We may catch them, we may not. It's been kind of a tough bite. Been a lot of fish, but you've had to have minnows. But I brought some. I hope I don't have to use them. I probably will, but I'm going to start out without them, see if we can catch some fish. But come go with me. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is turn this camera off that I did my little intro on. All right, here we go. I've got 4 rods rigged up. I've got, they're all my 14-foot B&M Blue Diamonds with my little Abu Garcia Max X reels. I've got one just straight ball and chain, I call it, just a straight hook, minnow hook. I've got one with a jig and a plastic. I've got one with a 1/4 ounce hair jig, and I've got one with a smaller hair jig with that real tiny hook under a 1/2 ounce weight. It seems like that's been the best bet, either just a ball and chain or that little bitty jig and hook with a minnow. But I'm going to start out with a 1/4 ounce jig, see if we can find some fish, number one, see what kind of mood they're in, see if they'll eat it. Put my brakes in the water. All right, I'm starting out with just this 1/4 ounce hair jig made by my buddy Mike Friend. Some people ask me, why do you use such a heavy jig? The heavier your jig or your weight is, the easier it is to control on this live scope. Easier it is to move it around, more responsive than a lighter jig. And if they'll bite a heavy jig, it's the easiest bait to use, I think, and the quickest. Like I say, if you have to move it from side to side, you can move that heavier weight a lot quicker and more efficiently than a real lightweight. Just out on a big flat here, a lot of trees. There have been some fish on these trees. A few fish roaming in between, but not many. Boats are coming in. It's 7:21. I said I'd give it 2 hours. So we go to about 9:30. That'll be about 2 hours. Right now I'm just kind of scanning. Had these boat wakes first thing this morning. Get these things past us so we can talk and function. I've got my screen set out at 30 feet, which is what I prefer. If I'm out looking for roaming fish and I'm moving pretty fast, I'll extend it on out there to 50 or 60 feet. And then if I find something, bring it back in to 30. but 30 feet's just what I like. I've been running this aqua color on my live scope. I like that. It looks like there might be some fish out there on that tree. There's a lot of trash fish in here, and by that I mean carp, buffalo, drum, catfish, and a lot of times they look an awful lot like a crappie. I've been catching a few drum every now and then. I usually don't show those on the video, but you're going to see it all today. So if I catch one, you're going to see it. That looks like a crappie to me right there in that crook of that tree right there. This water's pretty clear for Truman. They can see that bait a long way. That fish sure doesn't act like he wants that 1/4 ounce jig, does he? They get up in there like that. That's not a very big fish, I don't think, but sometimes they can fool you. They get tucked down in and around the trees, but if I can get up on him. There's fish coming in to examine it. Whatever it is, he don't seem to be too interested in my jig. It looks like a fish right on the side of the tree. I'm on it. Yeah, coming up the tree. Let's see if we can find something a little better than that. These fish in this flat, if you get up into that 10 foot of water, you just sort of run out of fish, or you have in the past. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been in here. It may all be different today, but seems like there's one coming out to look at it. Look at him now. Is he going to eat it? Nope. Don't make me go to a minnow. He didn't eat it. He didn't want it. Kind of mood they've been in. There's some more in there too. Come on. He's looking at it. Oh, he came up and bumped it. Gosh dang it. Come on. Nope. I don't know. Go to my plastic. I'm trying everything I can to avoid using minnows. This is just a little 3/16 ounce Goody's jig head and a Livin the Dream plastic and chartreuse shad. Boy, I've caught a lot of fish on that bait right there. Let's get back over there on the tree. I think there's still some fish in there. And they haven't, they've warned it sitting still. I mean, what I call a drive-by, swinging it by them. They haven't been interested in that at all, but like I say, every day's different. There are days when they'll do it, and so, you know, you never know when they're going to change from having to bottle feed them to drinking on their own. So I'll start out and just see what kind of mood they're in, and then try to zero in on something that works. Come on, fish. Not interested in my plastic either. Go on down. Come on, look at him, look at it. Don't make me do a minnow. I'm telling you, you put a minnow on their head lately, and they're not just jumping all over that. It's just been a reluctant bite. This water for Truman Lake and the Osage Arm is really clear. We had some rain last night, and then the last couple of days, a little bit of rain, not much, but it's been dry as a bone, I mean, and this lake is really clear for Truman. I bet there's, what is that? Close to 2 feet of visibility, and that's not normal. There's some fish on that for this part of the lake. There's something coming up, looking at it. Those are just some crappie. They look not very big stacked up on that tree, but again, sometimes it's hard to tell when they're plastered against the tree exactly how big they are. Where am I? Back up. Getting on top of them. These power brakes. I resisted getting brakes for so long. I don't know, I use my power pole paddles and they do an excellent job, but now that I have these brakes, I don't think I could fish without them very well. They're a game changer. Come on. I'm not going to do it. Nope. Ah. Boy. Let's look on out here at these others before I have to get in there and get a minnow. Oh, see him look at it? He sees it. Oh, I'm on that stop. Back up, back up. Brakes. Where am I? There I am. Right above him. Nope. Gosh dang it. All right, I'll get a minnow. Okay. I'm going to start out putting a minnow on that little bitty, it's a 1/16 ounce hair jig, but it's got a little number 10 hook. And you say, well, why do you use such a little bitty hook? I'm going to tell you, I don't know what it is, but these fish have been biting a jig with this little bitty hook better than same size jig, but with a bigger hook. I mean, it's amazing they'd be that finicky, but they have been. But this little bitty hook, I mean, when it gets them, but you miss a lot of fish and it's hard to keep your minnow on it. But you got to do what you got to do to get them to bite in the first place. Worry about the rest later. See there, minnow just came off. It's got a little bitty barb. Thank goodness, because Billy Don buried one in my arm the last time we were out. You may have seen that video. He didn't mean to. Came out of the fish's mouth, swung around. I was trying to get the fish for him. Jig flew up, wrapped around my arm, and buried. All right, I'm hung on something. I can't get to it. What am I on? Is it the brakes? No, it's just the boat. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. No, it is brakes. Up. Yep. In these trees, those brakes, you'll have to raise them up and down a lot, but it is worth the hassle. Believe me. I gotta get off that tree. Man, I gotta get lined out here. Let's back up and go around this one right in front of us. They've been stacked on these trees. See, there's some fish on that. Just kind of vertical, and you get some that'll bite. You can sit there and pick off multiple fish on one tree. Look at that fish now. He sees that minnow from a long way off. Came off. But the question is, will he bite it? That one would not. Where are we? Well, the sun's bright this morning. It's a beautiful morning. These brakes work a whole lot better when you put the motors in the water. I told you you're going to see it all. All my goofy stuff. See there, he got hung up. All right, now that jig's hung up, but I can drop that heavier weight down below the jig, usually, and give it a little pop, and the weight of that, or that weight will sometimes pull that jig from the bottom and get it out. For some reason, my weight's not going down. Not today. So much for that. So let's just reel down to the weight. Let's see if we can push it out with the rod. Nope, that didn't work either. What in the world is that thing hung on? Back up, back up. Boy, it's on something. Nope. Alright, I told you you're going to see it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Man. Oh, saved the jig. Let's see what the hook looks like. It's been out a little bit, but it's alright, and that's okay. Alright, we got to get on track here. Not fishing very well. A little cooler this morning, man. It feels great. It has been so hot. What's that down there, right where my old jigs are dropping? That fish come up from the bottom. Little fish. Let's go on. There's fish over there on that tree, but I don't want to mess with them. Too much stuff around it. Can't get to it. A lot of trees out here. That jig's 1/16 of an ounce, and I got a ½ ounce above it. So when I drop that, you'll see that bigger weight sometimes going down before the jig catches up to it and gets below it. Some fish right there. Yep, it's a minnow. Oh, buddy. Man, look at them. They don't want anything even to do with the minnow. One looking at it. It's breakfast time. Nope. Where'd he go? He left it. Maybe 2 hours of that fish won't bite. Come on, fish follow that up, but they will not eat it. It's going back down there. Another one down there. Oh, he bit on it, but he didn't get it. I bet he got my minnow. I'm on a limb or something. That won't go down. Oh, gosh, dang it, he hit it. He hit it. Gonna be one of them finicky bites, I'm afraid. I have to just go to a straight ball and chain. Let's see if we can find a fish that'll have some interest in us. Just scanning around out here as I slowly move through these trees. All right, there's some on that. It's on that stump right there, I think, or that tree. No. See that there's some fish on there, and they're moving. They see that already. Little one. Here he comes. Oh, is he just leaving me? Oh, come on. Man, oh man. Nope. They're probably not very big. Let's my minnows gone. Let's just go to the old ball and chain and see if that'll work. And when I say ball and chain, I just mean I got a 1/2 ounce weight coming down to a split shot. There's my 1/2 ounce weight, just coming down to a split shot, and then I just got a number 6 gold true turn hook, and I'm just gonna lip hook this minnow just right under the jaw there, just like that. I got 8-pound fluorocarbon clear for my leaders. I got 10-pound, that's K9 fluorocarbon. I got 10-pound K9 braid on the reel. Coming. Yeah, he just barely mouthed it. Look at that. That's part of the problem. Size of the crappie. That one anyway. That's a little bitty one. Oh. The zipper on my shorts catching my line. There was a better one than that in there, I know. May not be a crappie. Maybe old drummer boy. See that bigger fish there, that tail on that, that's a drum or a catfish. That is not a crappie. You do not want to catch that fish. Well, you might want to, I don't know, but if you're wanting a crappie, that ain't it. They're fun to fight sometimes, but that's not what I'm after. Looks like there might be some fish there on that tree. There I am. Man, they do not want to bite. I'm telling you. Getting blocked out by the tree in front of us here. Look at him. That minnow scare you? Are you afraid of it? That fish came up, that's not a crappie, and he hit that weight above my minnow. Just knocked the dickens out of it, which they'll do sometimes. Oh, I'm on that limb. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Those fish, I'm not too crazy about it. Just gotta keep moving. Hopefully you find some that want to eat. Wait. Back up, back up, back up. Come on, fish. Huh. Nope. Moving on. Oh, got the tree. There, it worked in. Popped it out of there. Let's go over here. We're in 19 feet of water, so we got room to move on in here. Still being decent water. And who knows, today maybe they've moved shallow. May find out today that if you get above 12 feet deep, you can't catch a crappie. I don't know. There's some fish right there. How many of them are crappie, I don't know. Some of them are definitely not, but I think some of them definitely are too. Just ease in on them. There's a bunch of them right there. No question in my mind that those are crappie. Probably be proven wrong if I catch one of them, but they sure look like crappie to me. Hitting the weight again. Wow, come on, fish. Unbelievable. I mean, they want nothing to do with it. Look at him follow it up. They want nothing to do with it. Wow. Maybe it's a later bite today. There's a lot of shad out here. I mean, these fish have a lot of food available to them. That's part of the problem too. The shad is thick and they're feeding readily. Go on out here and see what we got. They're not gonna come after him. No thought of a drive-by. Alright, put the brakes on. There's my jig, there it is, I'm right there. A little too deep on him. Come on. Seriously? Wow. I'm on the tree. They don't want it. I'm telling you. They don't want it. He's all over that minnow. But not gonna bite it. Let's go on in here. Maybe they're shallower today. This morning, maybe they're in here shallower feeding. Who knows? I don't think they're feeding, period. I think that's the problem. Oh, he got it. He came out and got it. Thank you. What do you know? What do you know? About time. That'd be a little keeper crappie. Got some dead minnows in here. Did we get over them? It's supposed to be cooler today than yesterday, and light and variable winds. So I can't back up. I got something, yeah, I'm all in the stumps, trees, can't move. Oh, he came up and was running off with it. Well, these are a little more aggressive fish right here anyway. If I could back up just a little bit, I'd like it, but we'll deal with it. Where'd they go? A lot of fish in here. That out there at 18 feet on that tree, that looks like a good fish there. Don't ever forget to go take a look at that when I get done messing around with these little ones here. gosh. Oh, he didn't even get momentum. I bet it's in rough shape, but it's still on there. Come on up and get it. How can they charge that like that and not eat it? Looks like it might be a ball and chain kind of day. And that isn't working real good. Use a little shake in there. I don't think anything else gonna come get it. Where was that? Man, I'm right on a stop. Where was that fish we were talking about earlier? I don't see it. Don't think that's it, but I'll go look at those. Yeah, got my mouth. Need to move my minnow bucket up closer to me. I hate hearing that aerator running, but it's not very loud. I hear it when I'm editing my videos. Last time I put my minnow bucket right up here by me, I almost fell over. You may have seen that little short. Actually, if it hadn't been for the lid of that minnow bucket, I'd have probably been in the water. Where'd that fish go? I'm yakking again, not paying attention. There's, it's dead behind us, that one. There he goes. I think that's those two we were looking at earlier I got behind, or got ahead of. See if we can just keep backing up. We don't have much room to go. Sure would like to find that better one we saw earlier. Well, I'm just not out as far as we're going backwards. Just not seeing a really good one that I'm interested in. There's a fish, but he's not that good either. Not worth messing with. Let's move on. There's a fish. He's not real big either. Showing some interest in it, but that's about it. Just wants to sniff it. Got a bunch of sniffers and lickers, not eaters. Move on. Well, there's some fish down that multi-tree. I like fishing these skinnier trees than the great big ones. I don't know, it just seems like a lot of times they hold more fish, and the fish that are in these sometimes seem to be more ready to eat. I don't know. I'm right in there. I'm scattering them, that's for sure. Come on. Okay, folks, you wanted to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're getting to see the ugly. These fish are not wanting to eat. Move on up a little bit. He got it. He came and got it. let's back up, back up. There we go, that'd be a keeper. That'd be a keeper fish. I'm just glad one of them made it. All right, let's go back to it now. Backed up. See if there's another one in there that'll eat. Boy, what a beautiful morning it is. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's a decent little fish. Sniffing it. Just hold it there till he leaves. Just like that. Having to work for him today. Come on, he's gone. He's gone. Big fish in there, it'd be a drum or a catfish. Is that right there? 24 feet. Maybe they're gonna be up in some of this shallower stuff this morning. That could be a drum too. But could be a big crappie, who knows? Only one way to find out. For sure. Guarantee you whatever that fish is, he can see it. That minnow trying to swim up above that split shot. You don't want any part of him. He's scared. I don't blame him. Fish are not going to bite it. I'm right there. Those are drum, or they're just crappie that won't bite. I'm betting they're crappie that won't bite, but let's mess with him. See if we can run him off at least if he's not going to bite. Maybe we can aggravate him. He's starting to look more like a drum to me. Getting into some shallower water now. Thought I saw one on there, but I don't know. Let's go. Let's move back out. There's some fish. Where are they now? I see them. Well, we're going to be looking right into that sun. Some fish in there. Now, are there any of them going to bite it? That's the question. We'll just ease up in there. He sees it. Oh yeah, that's a decent crappie there. Yes, sir. Yeah, now, finally. Maybe that sun gets up overhead, they'll start biting a little better, but that's a nice one. I bet you won't see anything but the sun in that camera. How about that one? We'll take it. They're over there in that group of stumps. If I'd been smart, I wouldn't have just splashed that crappie down there, but I'm not being very smart. All right, we got to back up. Man, there's another one up there too. There's a lot of fish right here in this 11-foot range depth. I'm wrapped up. Come on, come on. The good, the bad, and the ugly. There we go. All right, where are they? I know there's more in there, surely. Don't call me Shirley. Spider webs. Come on. I know there's more fish in there. Come on. These fish are smart. They go, huh, cousin Bob left us. See if they'll come off the bottom. Nothing that acts like it wants to eat, does it? Let's go on out here. We got some more out in this next group. There's a big old fish up there. You're probably saying, why aren't you fishing for it? I'm pretty sure that's a drum. Let's get on up here to these. Water's pretty clear and there's no wind, so need to be a little quiet. As reluctant as these fish are to bite. Where's my, can't find my minnow. Right on that tree here. Hidden. There I am. Get them all, look at it. No takers. Just holding it there. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. I know there's fish in there that'll eat. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't think that was crappie. That had a drum feel to it. Felt like a drum. Come on. he got it. That's a crappie. I knew there was a crappie in there. There we go. Alrighty, alrighty. Another nice keeper. Back up. Is this the bunch or is that the bunch? I think it was that one. See if there's another keeper fish in there. Feel pretty certain there is. Whether or not he'll bite it, I don't know. Is another question. Whoa, whoa, pay attention. Breaks. Right in among them. Well, it's like you catch one or two out of a group, they're done with you. Alright, let's go on up. All these stick ups have fish on them, it seems like. Or a lot of them do. Would something please eat it? Oh, he made a dart. I think he hit my weight. How about that? Those look a little better. That's out there on that other stump. Uh-oh. Hung up behind me somewhere. I can't get to him. Oh, come on, eat it. My goodness. Come on, fish. Got him, got him. Well, it'd be barely a keeper, but it'd be a keeper. I think. Barely. Maybe. What are we hung on? Alright, let's get our poles up. That's part of the problem. These fish we're looking at just aren't that big. Anything worth fishing for in there? Is that right here? And that stump we were fishing earlier. Right under us. Throw it out there and come get it. You bigger fish down there near the bottom. Come on. Get him followed. I'm moving it. They don't want it. Alright, Fish that'll bite. I'm not gonna have my brakes, and I want them bad for that one. Right there. Do it the old-fashioned way, blow him out with the motor and reverse front motor. Yeah. On something. He sees it. I can tell by the way he's reacting. He isn't going to bite it either. He's not going to bite it either. Where were those others we saw? Let's go this way. Boy, they're just scattered around out here in a lot of these trees. Brakes. Come on, fish. You know you can see it. Hung up on the tree he's on. Let's go over it and come back to him. Oh, he sees it. Come on. He's not going to bite it. Nope. Gosh. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. If all these fish would bite, you couldn't keep up. Those look small. Is there a decent one in there? They all look small to me. Yeah, go get that weight, dummy. Nah, too small. There's some. One up high, that's probably a drum. White bass. But you never know. Come the waves. I'll be giving them the shimmy shake whether I want to or not. These waves. Oh! I bet you that was a white bass. Drilled it. Look at there. Got everything but the head. Sucked the eyes out of it. Come on. Boy, that old rod just gets heavy. They'll come up and mouth it. No thump. No thump. On. Tap it. Make a little noise. Big old ugly fish coming in there. I don't want him. I'm just running the LVS 32 Garmin transducer. It's what I've run from the day they came out with it. Got a 34 sitting on the shelf, but I'm pretty happy with what I've been using, so I'm just not changing it. I seem to see them okay, or it seems to me like I'm seeing them okay. Said those bigger stumps, trees, I prefer these smaller ones. Like that little group right up ahead of us. You probably can't see it, the sun's so bright, but it seems like they hold more fish and the fish are more likely to bite sometimes. See that little deal there? I don't think they're likely to bite anywhere today. That's the little one. He mouthed it. Well, see that group I was showing you? There's some fish in there. But, again, I think my minnows hung on the tree, yeah. Fish just will not eat it. Wow. Shake, shake, shake. Nope. There's some drum in there too. That's a drum right there, I guarantee you. Or a catfish. It's not a crappie, put it that way. Well, those fish down there deeper bite. It's going down. No, they don't want it either. These videos are a lot more fun when the fish are biting. Fishing's a lot more fun when the fish are biting. Alright. Move on. Move on. We'll find us a tree here in a minute that's got a number of fish on it and they'll be biting and we'll just sit there and pick them off, hopefully. That's a little bitty fish there, I'd say. but he's roaming and oh yeah, he knocked the daylight out of it. Where? Little fish. You see that group of fish, a big group. They look little to me, but many times there's a decent fish buried up in the middle of them. So I'll just drop a jig and see. Got the trees, what I got. Not yet. See, there's a decent fish in there. Oh, gosh, dang it. If you could get him to bite. Yep, there's some keeper fish right there. No, you're not going for my weight. Can't go for the weight. Felt him bumping. Got my minnow too. Maybe he had my minnow in his mouth waiting for me to set the hook, and I'm too dumb to do it. I thought he was on my weight. Telling you, there's crappie on that little tree right there. I think. Gosh dang it. How can you drag them and still have your minnow? Alright, let's see. Nope, look at there. That's what we're fishing for. Bass. Well, he would not have made the video but for I'm not editing, so there he is. I wonder if all those are bass. They sure look like crappie to me. But maybe not. You'll leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. got another bass. No, look at there. That's a crappie. I told you there was some crappie in there. He looked like a bass coming up through the water there. He's a nice one too. He'd be a good keeper fish. Ow. Yeah. All right. You never know till you throw. Anybody still with me? Or have you all left me already? It's gonna be a long video, 2 hours. They're doing some 4 hours live stuff. I don't know, seem to get quite a few views. We'll see. You folks tell me whether you like this or you don't like it. Do more of it, don't ever do it again. I don't know, it's just an experiment. Back up, getting a little close. Come on, fish. Yeah, I told you, there's more in there. More in there. Quit. Boy, I don't know. That might not make the grade. Come on, come on. It's right under the chin. Right under the old chinny chin chin. Do I keep messing with them or do I move on? There's more fish there. We can catch another crappie like that one before that one. That'd be all right. He's a nice fish. Uh-oh. I think there's some more decent crappie in there, but come on. Boy, she just got heavy. Need to pinch my little split shot on the line a little tighter. It keeps slipping down. But I'm too lazy. I just keep putting it back up. We're not going to be here much longer. About ready to move on. Yeah, let's move on. There's some more fish in there, but let's find something new and different. Ooh. They're right there. Stop, brakes, brakes, brakes. He swam right by it, didn't he? He didn't care anything about me. Just treats me like I'm nobody. And he know he could get on a video. He could be a movie star. That looks like a good fish there. Oh, come on. Come on. Ah! Oh, that was a good one. Let's see if I can break my teeth off. He was just roaming. Maybe I'll just start looking for roaming fish. There haven't been many in here in the last few days, but that don't mean... I mean, they gotta roam to get from tree to tree, right? That looks like a good fish right there. The moment I get down there, he sees it. No question about it, he sees it. They just don't want to feed. Okay, now he's turning, gone. Gone! Gone! Get out of here! Another one up there at 18 feet I like too. There's another one down there. But what's going on? The one on the top there breaks. May not be a crappie fish, but if it is, it's a good one. I'll be dang. Man, it's like they just want to attack it and get it out of there, and they don't want to eat it. Rude. They're rude. Where was he? That must have been him over there. I don't see him now. Rude, rude, rudeness. There he is. Come on. There's a fish. It's not the same one. Don't matter. They're not going to bite it. Come on. That could be a decent fish. They're looking at it. I don't know, folks. I don't know what it's going to take. Yeah, when they come from 2-3 feet out, they see it. Reluctant. More on out there, 16 feet. A lot of fish in here. Probably about 5 o'clock this evening, these fish will all just be eating like crazy. He got it. He came off. Oh, man. Yep. Or the problem. You're not the one I wanted to come out of the group and attack. Attack. My grandson says, attack. He likes to wrestle. That's what I want these fish to do. Attack. See, that looks like a decent fish there too. Oh, I'm wrapped up. Haven't not screwed it up yet. He's still there. He got it. He finally came up and got it. Yeah, that's a nice one. I thought he looked better. I thought he looked better. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I bet that's a 10 and a half, 11-inch fish. Let's just see. I got a checker in here. Why not? We got 2 hours to kill. That's my junk drawer. Got all my stuff in it. I haven't needed that scale for sure. But let's see. Oh yeah, that's 11 3/4 inch fish right there. You won't be able to see it on the camera, but that's what it is. Nice one. We'd take a limit of those, wouldn't we? I would. If I were keeping them. Looks like something right at the base. Oh. I gotta stop right behind me. I'm not going to back up here. Well, let's just go over here. I like that tree at 24 feet. It's got a couple bumps on it. All right, all right, all right. Stop. Okay, where are we? There's something down in there, isn't there? A mess of something. Yeah, he came out and got it. A little keeper. Maybe. No. I'd say no. I'd say no. Nope. That's not the one I wanted to attack. Come on. Not seeing a lot of like right there. That's what I'm seeing. Well, that's a keeper there, for sure. What do you think? You think that's a 10-inch fish? I bet it is. I bet it is. Oh, quit. Oh yeah, he's 10 3/4. That's the 11-inch mark right there. You can't see it. So slimed up. Man, somebody who's been using this scale really knows how to catch them. Yeah, almost 11 inches. Got the checker so slimy, can't read the numbers. Because it hadn't been cleaned in about 10 years. There's a tree full. See if there's any 10-inchers in there. I tell you, they act like the more you just hold it pretty well up above them instead of right on them. I don't know. Just trying anything. Make them come up and get it. Come on. So many shad. Look, I can't even hardly find my jig. There's so much shad. Why would they bite my minnow when they eat those shad? There he comes. Not gonna bite it. Gonna get out of here. I don't want you anyway. I think you need to just move. You know, find a tree like this, throw it in there, catch you one or two, and move. Just stay on the move till you come across those that are active. There's enough fish out here you can just kind of keep going. You don't have to sit on one group and beg for them to eat. I don't know. That's what a fella probably ought to do. Stick and move, stick and move. Let's stick and move. I don't think it's a crappie, but dropping is free. Dropping is free. It could be. I think I'm right on him, yeah. If it is, he don't want it. He don't look. Now look at him. He went straight to the bottom. That don't mean he's not a crappie, but I don't think he was. There's some there. Right on that tree. Breaks. Oh boy, they are just pounding on it. Licking it. Bunch of lickers. Oh, he kind of thumped it a little bit. Didn't even thump it hard. It might have thumped my weight because he didn't even get my minnow. My minnow still looks nervous. Little fish. It's got to be a good keeper in there somewhere. Come on. What were you saying? Stick and move? I think we stuck all right. What else is around? Oh boy. No, I thought we had a good one there, but I'm not sure. Kind of holographic. I like those holographic fish. Can't hardly see them. There's a couple out there on the... Come on, fish. Just slowly. See, he won't even follow it up. Nope. All right. See if your buddy there's got any interest. Go over and holding hands. That's your girlfriend. Your girlfriend. You gone? Yeah, I don't see you. All right, stick and move. Nowhere to go far. Don't think those are big enough to eat it. Weight fish. Hit the weight. Man, I see some roamers that I like, and then just I think I got a good crappie, they start to look less like a crappie. Let's see about that one right there. It's off to my side. There, I'm coming. See, and then he just kind of disappears. He's not that big anyway. Back up. There he goes. Yeah. A lot of trash fish on these trees. Uh-oh, I'm on a limb or something. Yep. I'm on a limb up there too. I can't get down to him. There we go. Come on, fish. Fishing for little fish. Come on. I don't mean this in a derogatory manner, but bite me. Nope. Nope, let's go. I'm tired of waiting on them. Tired of messing with them. Like a suspended fish out here. Right down there. Gosh, there's so many shad. Right there's one I'd like to get. Hit the weight. Nope. Gonna mosey on over by the tree. Oh, come on. I don't know where you came from, but there's a good one on the side. There, if he just decided to eat, I think he might be a drum. Might be a drum, but he looks like a crappie. Come on. Give it a little shake, shake. Well, he's sitting there like a crappie, I mean. Can we wait him out? There he goes. Is that a drum or is that a crappie? You folks, let me know what you think. Going after the weight. Look at him go after the weight. No, I'm not going to let you have it. I'm going to put a hook on that. Actually, I think there's some rigs out there just for that. I may have to start using them. In fact, I got some in the boat, I think. Well, no minnow. Did he just get it, or have I been trying to get him to eat a bare hook? I think he just got it, because I could see that hook swimming around with that minnow. Come on. He's pulling on it. The other one's going to come up and look at it. Yeah, why don't all of you just look at it? What's that on out there? Just kind of, oh, there's another tree out there. That's what that is. I thought there was one just suspended, but he's on the tree. Boy, a tough bite this morning for me, folks. I don't know. Hope you all are having better luck. Different parts of the lake, the bite's different, you know, so people be up the Grand and say, man, I'm just slaying them, and people on the Osage aren't getting bit, or vice versa, or down by the dam. I mean, you can stay on the move till you find them. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do 2 hours of this and we're going to quit. I'm experimenting with my video. I'll be curious to see what you all think about it, whether you like it or don't. I spend a lot of time editing my videos when I'm running multiple cameras, and you know, I've spent over 20 hours before to edit a 30-minute video, and so I don't know what it's going to be like to try to edit a 2-hour continuous video where all I'm doing is changing camera angles. I mean, I can see that might, screwed up there. That might be easier, it might be harder. I just really don't know what to expect. But I can tell you this, if it's harder and it takes me a lot longer to edit a 2-hour deal like this, you probably won't be seeing any more of them whether you like them or not. You'd probably like it a lot better if I could catch some fish. Boy, all right, let's go. I'm sitting here toying around with the little ones. Look at all the shad. My goodness, let's get on out here in the edge of the timber in the deeper water. Come on. Swim right by it. He didn't want anything to do with it. Wow. But at any rate, you're seeing it basically live. It won't be live, but it's like live because there's nothing going to be cut out of it. I fall out of the boat, you're going to see it. Hope that don't happen. I'd ruin a camera and a microphone if I did that. These GoPros are waterproof, but I got a cord and I run an external battery so I don't have to keep changing them all the time. And so, although they say it's still somewhat waterproof, I'm skeptical that it would be. So I suspect if I take a dive, the camera, and certainly the microphone, come on, fish, is not going to survive it. I'm using my B&M 14-foot blue diamond. Of course, that's rod I just love. They're primarily made for spinning rods or reels. And let's see, let me quit talking. Fish a little bit. But I like a bait caster. And so as you can see, where's my jig? And I hold above the bait caster. Well, the way these are made for a spinning reel, there's no handle above the, come on, get off of that, above the bait caster reel. So I started just taping them like this one. That's just athletic tape. I started taping them, and then I used to play golf, and I'd re-grip my own clubs, and I had a bunch of golf grips in the basement, and I thought, you know, a little piece of golf grip might work good for that. So I did that. I cut a piece of golf grip and put on there. It worked good, and I was taping over it, and then I saw online these rod wraps, these fish skins or whatever they're called, and they had some in a blue color, and I thought, well, maybe that'd be a good thing to put over my golf grip. And so that's what I did, and that's what you see on some of these, like this one. I don't get them all tangled up. So that's what I've done there to that. Yeah, it's called sniper skin. And so that works really good. I like that. I've talked to B&M about maybe redesigning these and putting a little piece of handle above the reel seat there. But I think most people use spinning reels and they work great for that. There's one on top of that limb there. Oh, there you go, see? You're getting the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's see what we got here. This chest camera just quit. Why, I don't know. Got an external battery in my pocket. Is it out? Or the camera may be too hot. They get hot a lot. No, I got plenty of battery power there. So, it's either too hot, and the way you can fix that a little bit is put a new battery in it. It's the batteries that get really hot. I've got these little white covers that help. That old sun's beating down now, and yeah, it's hot. That battery's on fire. I'll take that battery out. I got some extra batteries. Yeah, no, it says because it ran out of battery. I must not have had my battery pack hooked up to it good or something. That's not good. What's this? That's weird. All right, you said you wanted to see it all. You're seeing it all. It's the hassle I go through when I'm trying to bring these videos and fish. Inevitably, you get on get on a good fish and one of your cameras quits. All right, now I got to resync them. Let me put this up. All right, this is to resync this chest camera. 1, 2, 3. That spike, now I go back and each of these cameras, of course, got a sound wave, and when you clap or make a noise like that, it's a spike in it. And so I can reline all those clips up and sync them. I want to use the sound out of my main camera back there where I got my microphone hooked up to it. So, any rate, if you're into fishing, don't care about filming, you don't need to hear any of that. But like I said, I'm not turning them off unless they go off on their own. And if they do, I got to restart them. Man, there's a bunch of stuff there, but I just don't know if there's anything other than trash fish there. It's that bigger tree, you know. I told you, I just don't really like those big trees. There's fish there. I'm not going to mess with them. I just don't want to. Don't have to. I'm my own boss out here. There's a fish on that tree I like. I can get lined up on it. Him to bite. He's coming. Oh, he looked at it. Big spoonbill. There's some fish down there now, I'm telling you. Yeah, come on. They are just not biting, folks. I mean, oh gosh, dang it. Oh, he mouthed it. Dang it, I got a knot right by my split shot. I got K9 10-pound braid on my reel and 8-pound K9 fluorocarbon for my leader down there, clear. Oh, he came and got it. Yeah, smaller. That's the problem. Most of these fish we're fishing for are not very big, but I haven't seen a lot of big fish. That one wouldn't even be a keeper. Oh. And the good fish we've seen just won't eat it. Come off there and come get it. Come on. That man will try to get away. Look. Yeah, he came from below. That's a good... Oh! That was a good fish. That's one of the best ones we've had on today. He came from down below and came up and got it. The one fish on the deal above him has no interest in it. Dadgummit. That was a nice one. some more on that tree. I'll hold it out from the tree. They can absolutely see it. If they just come get it. Better one down here, and that knot right there is crappie, I think. There's a couple of them there now. They're just not in much of a feeding mode. Pull up on one and he bites it. They don't bite it pretty quick. Some fish on out here. Big fish, trash fish. All right, I can't remember. What did we start, about 7:30? Those look too big. There's some crappie roaming out there. See though, there's a couple right there, 16 and 20 feet. But I just have not been able to get them to bite. He sees it. Going for the weight. Look at that spoonbill right under it. That's cool. I like to see those spoonbill. All right, where were we? He got it. He got it. I don't know where he came from, but he got it. I was sightseeing the spoonbill. That'd be a little keeper. I think those spoonbill are neat looking on live scope. What we got? What we got? Is that a crappie? Don't think so. But again, I'd sure like for it to make a fool out of me on video. Back up. It's looking more like a crappie. Going to the bottom. Yeah. Ought to go down after it and mess with it. They go to the bottom like that, and then they'll come up off the bottom. And when they come up off the bottom, they're generally ready to eat. Or more than I think that fish got long too. Big stuff on that tree. Let's drop on it one time, even though I know it's not a crappie. I'm not going to catch a 3-pound crappie if you don't fish for a big fish. Little tap, tap, tap. Never heard them. Those turned into multiple fish on down there. I don't even know what I'm fishing for now. Wishing a prayer. Something will materialize and hit it, I think. Yep. Some big fish in there, but there's also some crappie fish in there, I think. I can get lined up on it good. Maybe one of those crappie will bite. Oh, the sun's so bright I can't even see where I need to be. Now all I'm seeing are big fish. Big old ugly fish. What do you think those are? You think those are drum or those catfish? They're too big to be drum, I think. I'd say they're catfish. There's some drum in there. Wasting my time here. Oh, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Get on the littler trees. The skinnier trees. A lot of big fish. I keep saying I'm going to rig me up a rod, get me some cut shad, and start one poling, live scoping catfish, but I just don't ever seem to get around to it. It's on the other side of those trees. See if we can kind of do a semi-drive-by. Yeah, he sees it. You can go. Well, I'm telling you, they don't want anything to do with it today. Man, that looks like it could be a decent crappie. On his tail, he's turning. That's not a crappie. I think he's getting longer. If it is, that's the one we want, I'll tell you that. No. Nope. Right in there among them. Yeah, I was right there. Not gonna bite. Tough morning, folks. Tough morning. Right here, right now. Maybe there's another technique I ought to be using. I don't know what it'd be. Tell me. If you got an answer to my dilemma, let me know. Where's my jig? Dead coming. Now see, that fish has gotten long. He looked good there for a minute. One down there about 14 feet deep. About that one about 12 feet deep. He's too long too, I think. Hitting my weight. They're liking that half-ounce weight. Little fish, little fish. took off. The minute that weight hit the deal. There's fish out there on those trees. Well, they're just moving around. Gosh, there's so much shad. Hard to compete, hard to see. Come on. I'm on the tree. Come on, there's two fish there looking at that. Neither one of them are going to eat it. Wow. Okay. I didn't want you to eat it. I didn't like you either. Gone. Gone. Back. He was gone and now he's back. And either way, he's not interested in my minnow. Yep. That's a minnow flopping around on your nose. Whatever you do, don't you bite it. Nope, I'm gone. Tell you what, I'm going to go back to the jig. I don't think it'll make any difference, but they're not killing this deal. We'll go to the little jig tipped with a minnow. Start shaking it at them. I'm going to irritate the daylight out of them because they're irritating the daylight out of me. There we go. There's some fish. There's some fish. Those look like decent fish too. It's the best looking group of fish we've seen. Yeah, go get the weight. I'm bragging on you. Oh gosh, dang it. He got the minnow. Well, at least he did charge it. More than some of them have been doing. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Need to back up just a little bit and get more lined up on them. They're right over here. Yeah, get them more in front of us. Now they're not looking all that big. They looked like there were some good ones in there when we first spied them. Maybe all the good ones. Come on. It's a decent one. Won't do it. I'm going to shake and shake it. Yeah, take off. Take on off. Little fish in there now. There's one. Act like he was interested, but he's not. Something got momentum. Or when I shook it, I shook my minnow off. I sure don't have any confidence that they'll eat a jig without a minnow. You can't spoon feed them a minnow. There, he got it. He got it finally, yeah. All right. All right. Don't you come off now on that little bitty hook. Oh, that's a good keeper. White crappie. All we've caught, I think, are white crappie. I haven't paid that much attention, but I think for the most part, that's all we've seen. Could be wrong. I'll go back and edit the video. I don't know. Any more in there want to bite? Where are you? Where are you? Well, look at that one out there at 18 feet. 10 feet, 9 feet down. That looks like a good one. But no, I'm going to sit here and mess with these. Looked like he was coming after it. Eat it. If you eat it, you'll be a good fish. He may be long. They see that jig from 3 and 4 feet out. I say I'll just hold it out there and make them come to it. Maybe I'm getting too close, and then they come to it. And just look at it. Oh, gosh dang, now he came out of there and whacked it pretty good. Whacked it pretty good. Where are they? They're probably kind of behind me now. Let's look at some other stuff. I think we're about that 2-hour mark, but I'm going to just keep fishing for a minute. Come on. I'll tell you, it's about as tough a bite as I've seen in a while. Have to be, wouldn't it, when I try my new video technique? You'd think I was lying and faking it if I came out here and just whacked them and whacked them and whacked them. You'd say, that's not real life. You'd be right. I got my minnow. This is real life. Some days. Not every day. Not most days. But today it is a little tougher right in here. Probably ought to make a move, but I don't want to run with all my cameras on. Oh gosh, dang it. And try to keep them running and I mean, there's plenty of fish in here. I don't know how many we've actually caught. We've probably caught a good number of fish, frankly, but there's more fish on out there. That tree too, but where's the ones we were fishing for? I mean, you just got to get it close to see it. That one came up and got it. He says, I'm going to get it. You all keep looking at it. I'm going to eat it. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. You wanted to be in the video, didn't you? What's your name? Carl? Carl the Crappie? Yeah, it's a nice little fish. Thank you, Carl. What's that? That looks like a good one there. Solo. Do I leave all that group and go see if we can catch a solo? We haven't been very successful at it, but he got it. What do you know? He acted like a crappie. Decent one too. Pretty good. He was all by his and he's gone. Oh man. 3-pounder. For sure. I better not say that, I'll fall out of the boat. It was a good one. Might have weighed a pound. Oh. What's that? Drummer boy, I would say. Wasting my time, I think, on this one. Prove me wrong. Yeah. All right. Right on the tree, come on. Nope. Nope. Frustrating. All right, let's look around. There's one right there on that tree. Where's he at? Over here. He sees it. He got it too. Oh my gosh. Now you go back and look at the video of the size of that fish on that tree, and you tell me you would have thought it'd be this. You'd have never seen that fish in my regular video, I guarantee you. But you're seeing the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, I mean, there is no wind. one of you shoot out from the bottom and get it while they're playing around licking on it. They're all just a bunch of lickers. Shake it. Raise it up and drop it. Nope. Alright, let's move on. I think our 2-hour time limit has expired, but I'm not ready to quit. So you just have to keep watching or turn it off. Anybody still there? If you're still there after all this time, leave me a comment. Tell me. Is everybody already gone? Somebody else smart enough to get out of here. They might already have their limit and be done. Oh, probably should go back to the old ball and chain, but they're not hitting that much better than they are this jig and minnow. I'll tell you one thing, I'd have been out of here a long time ago if I hadn't brought minnows with me. I'd already be in my other boat pulling crankbaits, which I might be doing this afternoon anyway. Nope. There's some fish. Yeah, on that group of trees. All right. Huh. Dropped that jig in there, scattered them all, didn't it? I said, no, sir. Seen this trick before. Come on. Seen this trick before. On that far tree there, I think. Then we'll get blocked out by this one. Boy, he got it. He came, got it. Yeah, that's a nice fish there too. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. Yes, sir. Nice fish. All right, that going. Got past it. Let me back up, back up, back up. Is there some more in there? Yep. Now they look look like they're out there on that outside. Come on. Come on. Lost momentum. Boat wake's coming in behind us. I thought Moby Dick was sneaking up on me. Gotta raise it up. Where you hum. Alright. Let's get on up here a little bit. My time limit I set for myself has come and gone, but I'm gonna fish this little area of stick-ups right here. And if you want to stick with me, I sure do appreciate it. If not, I get it. It's gonna be a long video for sure. All right, we got some in this little double setup right here. Right there. See if we can get any of them interested in it. Back up. I'll hold it above them. Yep, come on. Came out there and got it. Yeah, oh, that's a nice fish. That's a good fish there. It might be the best one of the day. If I can get him in. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. There we go. Finally, look at that. See that little bitty hook? Got him right in the lip where he's supposed to. He was hooked good. Yeah, that's a nice one there. Let's see if he'll weigh a pound. I bet he will. What's your guess, folks? What do you think that fish weighs? I'm going to say 115. 1.15, not 1 pound 15 ounces. All right, you're going to think I'm lying. Can you see it? 1.16. All right. Let's see how long that fish is. Well, that's a pretty good guess. I ought to join the circus. That fish is well over my scale. That goes to 13 inches. Is that right? That can't be right. That's 12, I know for sure. He's probably a little over 13. Won't hardly fit down in the deal. That's a good one. I'd like to catch another one of those. Well, if I ever decide to change my profession, I can join the circus, guessing weights. It's good to know you've got a fallback position. I don't even know where he was. I don't think there's anything else with it, was there? All right, where are we? Shad, that's where we are. Shad everywhere. Some fish there, they won't be able to see my jig for all the shad around them. He acted like a crappie. He actually came after it. Fish not very big. That's a big fish. Old sun's coming up now. Probably about when they're going to start biting. About this time I'm going to end this video. Okay, I'm going to fish till 10 o'clock. It's 9:45, so that'll be 2.5 hours, I think. I can't really remember what time we started. Hope you're still there. I'm going to be sick of this video by the time I get it edited, I can tell you. I hate to say it, folks, but I spend hours editing these videos. And so I'll watch it through for the final product to make sure it's like I want it to be. And then when I post it on YouTube, I don't ever watch them again. People ask me about my videos and this and that, and I think, boy, I hate to say it, but I have no idea. I can't remember. It's been too long, and I haven't watched it since I posted it. So sometimes they ask me a certain question, I have to go back and re-watch it just to try to answer the question. But other than that, I don't watch my own videos. I've spent hours watching each one of them. I don't think that's a crappie. I do read the comments. I try to answer every question that's asked of me, if I can. If you leave a comment and you don't get a response, leave another one, because if I haven't responded, it's probably because somehow it slipped past me. You know, sometimes I get notice of all those. All right, come on. Oh gosh, dang it, that was a good one too. Quit talking, you dummy. That gummit. And but at any rate, and if you look under the thumbnail or under the video, you'll see, you know, the description, what I am saying about the video. There it is, there it is. Oh my God. And it just gives a little bit of that, and then it says more. And if you touch on that more, it opens up that description. And I've got a lot of links in there to my gear and to different stuff. And if you want to know what I'm using or where to get it, Minnows dead. So open up that description and you'll see that stuff. Anything from my gear to my cameras to all kinds of stuff. Baits and rods and reels. Sunshade I use on my Sea Arc. All right, we're about done. A lot of people send me private messages on Facebook with questions. And again, I try to answer those if I can. Come on. Nope. Took off. Thought I might get a open water fish. There's some fish in there, but boy, they look small to me. I only got 10 minutes to see if we can find a better one. That's a self-imposed 10 minutes. Obviously, I could stay out here and fish all day, but I don't think you'll stay with me that long. I don't think. I'll be surprised if you're still here. I hope you are. Beginning, leave me a comment and let me know. You know, I have no idea. Say, I hate that stuff, man. I can't watch that. Or, you know, I really like it. I wish you'd do more of it. But I'll do whatever the viewers want. Or try. Oh, they keep hitting my weight. But I won't know what you want unless you leave me a comment and tell me what you want. Or what you like, what you don't like. People give me ideas about certain techniques, and I try to do it when I can. Oh, I mean, he just attacked. If you're a regular viewer, you probably know I like to do different stuff. I get tired of doing the same thing all the time. Although I love to catch crappie. I could come out here and I could one pole and dip these fish every day. But there's other ways too. And I just like to kind of experiment. Try stuff I haven't tried. Do things I don't know anything about. You're probably thinking, I'm not sure you know anything about anything. But every now and then I'll catch a fish. I get lucky every now and then. Kind of running out of my group of trees. I'd pull up and run to a different spot if I wasn't getting ready to leave. I do not guide. Let me just answer that question. People reach out to me and they ask me what I charge for a trip, and I don't guide. I never have, and I just don't. There are a lot of great guides on this lake, and I'm happy to give you names, but if you just Google them, you'll find them. But that's just not what I do. People think all I do is fish, but that's not true either. Oh, very, that's a little one. Gosh dang it. I've got a full-time job. But every time I go fishing, I take my camera with me. And so you see these videos and you think, man, he fishes every day. And that's just not true. But I'm filming just about every trip I'm on anymore. Have to, due to the lack of time. Oh, didn't even see him. Nope. He gone. Six minutes, folks. 6 minutes, and I'm gonna quit. Turn around and go back into the timber. We're just about out of it. I mean, I want you to look at that. See, there's a tree. It's got some fish on it, but look at all the shad around it. How in the world do you compete? That's not a crappie. There's some crappie on that tree. I don't think they're very big, for sure. No, not very big, and not gonna bite anyway. Is that one? Did you see that little sucker come, hit it? He said, "I want it. I want it." So I don't know, if stuff like that, if you enjoy seeing that stuff, then this is probably a good format for you. Obviously, if I was doing an edited video, trying to cut it down to a certain length, that wouldn't make the video. But you can sure see how fish react doing this, you know, and sometimes they bite and sometimes they don't. I mean, it's interesting to me to watch these fish and see how they react, whether I'm catching them or not. But you tell me what you think. Oh, is that two fish there together? Yeah. Backing up. Yeah, those are little. I'm not going to chase those. I got a fish on here. No idea what it is, where it came from. Probably the big fish of the day. I'm pretty confident it wasn't. Jump off of there. I don't know, you know, I don't know if we talked about it or not. You may say, why in the world are you using that little number 10 hook? And I'll tell you, that's what I thought when I first got them. Why would I use a number 10 hook? But I've experimented with them, and I'll tell you, I've been around some fish like these fish, finicky fish like this. And you'd put a jig the same size down there, but with a bigger hook, and they wouldn't have anything to do with it. But then they'd bite this smaller hook. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it'd make that much difference, but hey, it really does at times. And then, you know, there are times you fish that 1/4 ounce jig, big old hook, and they just devour it. But like right now, I have a lot of confidence in this little bitty hook. You're going to lose some fish, and your minnow's going to come off. Oh, gosh dang it. But seems to make a difference sometimes. Not now, obviously. He's not going to eat it no matter what you got. I think I could have no hook on there and he wouldn't suck that jig in. Come on, fish. Ha! Boy, a lot of liquors. A lot of liquors. Ooh, it's a big old tree underwater you can't see. Got a bunch of junk on it. I bet it's got some crappie in there that are keepers that hard to identify, but we'll just drop down in there and see if one of them will come. Attack! As Colton would say. Look at him, man. Oh. I'm right down the middle of them. There's a lot of crappie down there, but how do you get them to bite? I'm laying on a limb. I can't get it to go down. All right, it's 10 o'clock, folks. I think that's 2.5 hour video, if I counted right. I'm going to end it. You've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. We caught a few fish. I don't know how many we caught. I guess I'll find out when I go back and edit the video. I mean, it wasn't, we didn't get skunked, but boy, it wasn't a banner day either. But you see what I'm seeing, you see what I'm looking at, and you know, you can decide for yourself whether I know what I'm doing or I don't, or what I'm looking at is crappie or not crappie. But either way, I'm going to end this one. If you enjoy it, please let me know that. And there will be 2 more here on the end. They won't be like this one because I've never done one like this one before, but there'll be some one poling. And if you would, please hit that like, share, subscribe. Thanks for coming along. I hope somebody's still with me. See you on the next one.